Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stupidest Easter egg ever added to a video game, specifically Fortnite in this case. This is a Fortnite channel, and this is the suitcase of patience. And suitcase of patience it is because you have to wait a real life 10 minutes for this glorified loot box to open, and I'll show you exactly where it is. Now, we're going to stream and show the entire 10 minutes, which is a huge waste of your time. Honestly, anybody watching this video in its entirety may have some mental difficulties, but that's fine. I do too, so you're in good company, I guess. Now, if you want to locate the suitcase of patience, take a look at where Foxy is on the map. Take a look at where Crackshot's cabin is. It's pretty much dead center of the map. And right by the side of the road here, you see these bushes. You see a little building. In there, that's where the suitcase of patience is. Now, I guess this video is also going to double up as some sort of social experiment to see how long a man can talk to himself and commentate on literally nothing happening. The interesting thing about this Easter egg is if you do it in like a real public lobby, you've got to contend with the kind of nagging thoughts in the back of your mind of, oh my goodness, what if I sit here for 9 minutes and 59 seconds and then some jabroni with a shotgun comes up and one pumps me from behind? Ultimately, that person would be stupid. The real key would be to let someone finish this off. I think we should do that. I think that'd be an interesting future video, is waiting, hopping into games, seeing if someone's opening this, waiting the 10 minutes, and then blasting them at the last possible second as soon as they've opened the thing. That would be satisfying. That would be satisfying. I would enjoy that very much. I guess ultimately this video is going to function as like a mini podcast as well, because I do think this season of Fortnite is very, very good. I think we've actually seen Ninja return to the game from Marvel Rivals, and I believe very recently he streamed on YouTube and had concurrently 260,000 live viewers. That's insane. That is a crazy number of people to be watching someone playing a video game, and I think it's very good. I think it's very good for the Fortnite creator ecosystem, I guess. By the way, we're about 2.5 minutes through. Please use creator code BBAD in the Fortnite item shop. That doesn't cost you a penny. And honestly, I think it's one of the things that makes Fortnite so popular among creators. Not only is it a fun game, not only is it free to play, but the Fortnite creator program, the supporter creator system, allows you to just, like, if you go over to the shop, at the bottom, you'll see there's a supporter creator section. By default, yours will say none. If you pop my code in there, for example, which is BBAD, be bad. It doesn't actually spell be bad, but in spirit, it's be bad. You can pop that in there. None of the items cost you anymore. It doesn't charge you anything to put it in there. Just stays in there for 2 weeks, and anytime you purchase something, Epic give the creator, in this instance me, a little bit of their profits. I think it's like 5% or something like that. And that is something that so many other games are lacking, because it's a phenomenal way for Fortnite to reward the people that are making content about its game and thus helping keep that game popular. And I think it's something that a lot of the other games should follow. Apparently Rainbow Six Siege have started doing that now, which I might do a Rainbow Six stream at some point, but this is a Fortnite channel. Honestly, though, some of the powers we've seen coming up for this season really excite me. The ability to turn into a storm beast, which, as far as I'm concerned, looks a lot like a werewolf. Being able to jump through the sky, crash down on people, just absolutely slash the living daylights out of people. That's going to be awesome. We're going to be able to transform into a crow at some point this season. So we've got the crow gauntlets already. I don't know if that's going to be like maybe if you've got the crow gauntlets and you get a certain amount of eliminations, or if you achieve the like C superhero rank or the S superhero rank, maybe your gauntlets will upgrade as you go up. I think that would be really cool. So you'll be able to turn into a crow with that one. We've also got like a surfboard one, kind of like how Silver Surfer works. That would be cool. And then, of course, at some point, the Superman mythic is coming to the game. That is a thing that I really don't like that Fortnite have done this season is the Superman. Ultimately, Superman should be level 100 in the battle pass. I always grind out these battle passes as fast as I can because I'm desperate to get the high level skins. I've not done it this season, and the reason I haven't done it is because the Robin skin is cool. That's tier 1. Tier 2 is another version of Robin, and then after that, it's just all original characters, which I couldn't care less about. And if you want Superman, here's the secret battle pass, or you can just straight up buy him outright. You get him a month earlier than everyone else does, and you get 25 tiers of the battle pass. I just think it's kind of a scummy way to do it. And also, for me personally, normally at this point of a season, I'd be grinding a lot of hours, mostly in creative maps, to fill out that battle pass. I just haven't bothered. And I think that's a problem, right? Fortnite wants people playing the game. We have, interestingly, we've seen the game dip a little bit in player base. Should we have a look right now? Obviously, the live event they had at the end of the Star Wars mini-season was fantastic. Let me see. I'm pulling up the player count right now. And we are... This week, you know what? It stayed pretty steady. We've actually seen a little bit of a bump yesterday, which was a Friday at the time of recording this. And then again on Saturday, which you would expect. But yeah, it does seem to be staying pretty steady, which is good because it was taking a slight downturn. I do think Fortnite shoot themselves in the foot a little bit when they nerf some of the new fun items. We've already seen a nerf to the base boost gloves. They used to do 2,000 damage to structures. Now they only do 245. I play zero build anyway, so ultimately that's not something that's going to affect me too much. But I think a big thing that Fortnite is scared of, but clearly wants to do because they add these items in initially, is they are scared of revolutionizing Fortnite and making it exciting and fun. And they always back down to that. We saw it in the Marvel season, for example, which I think is the best example. The most recent Marvel season was probably the most fun season I have played, but not in its entirety. Just for the first week or so, until they started nerfing the ever-living daylights out of every one of the Marvel items. Initially, you'd land, and there was Marvel items everywhere. You had War Machine's arsenal, you'd have the jetpack, Captain America's shield, which was really, really fun to use, and it would bounce between players, the auto turret. And the thing is, people were saying that these items were overpowered. First of all, I don't think you should be worried about superhero items being overpowered. Second of all, I think if you make the items common enough, they're not overpowered. If the pickaxe did 100 damage and everybody has a pickaxe, it's not overpowered. Now, I do understand there's some fallacies to that argument. Like, ultimately, you've got to have the other items be fun as well. But the solution I think that Fortnite should explore more often is not, oh, everyone's using the base boost, so we better nerf the base boost because that's making the other items not fun. Wrong way of thinking. What you need to look at is, okay, everyone's using this item because it's more fun and powerful to use. How do we make the other items more fun and powerful? Lift the other items up. Don't lift or push and hold the base boost down. That was the mistake they made in the Marvel season. And it seemed like they were really scared to make any sort of mistakes like that in the Star Wars mini-season. They just straight up, they nerfed the lightsabers from the get-go. The lightsabers were not worth using, which is a real shame, because we actually do some custom. We stream. Every single day we stream, often live on Twitch. If we get enough subscribers here as well, I'd love to start streaming on YouTube. I do think Twitch is a sinking ship. But ultimately... we do custom games, and when we were doing the lightsaber only customs, they were really, really fun. And but that's another thing Fortnite need to do as well. All of the items that are in Battle Royale or have ever been in Battle Royale, they need to put them straight into the creative maps. It is crazy that there are so many fun items, and the map creators, which are they're doing miracles. Like, a shout out to the map creators. They are making fantastic maps with very limited tools. And if they had like just a full range to be able to make whatever they wanted in Fortnite, which Fortnite keeps promising they're going to do for these map creators, this game would be bigger than Roblox right now. I truly believe that, and I hope they go towards that direction in the future. The suitcase is just about to open up. I told you, chat, it was an experiment, and I managed to waffle for 10 straight minutes. And here we go. Inside, of course, we're just picking up everything here. A lot of gold as well. The coral buddies are inside, and then really pretty trash loot. So we just throw down the cryptos to end this. Funnily enough, it's a custom. So wait, it didn't even eliminate me? Oh my god, I can't even eliminate myself if I try? Come on, take me out, cryptos. Do they damage me when they go up? They don't. Rest in peace, me. Please hit the subscribe button. Please use creator code BBAD in the Fortnite item shop and give me some ideas. If you made it all the way through, leave a comment with some fun ideas as to what challenges we should do for YouTube videos and on stream. I want to make a real go of this channel. I love Fortnite at the minute. It's really fun. And come and join our live sometime. Big Bad Snowden on Twitch. Big Bad Snowden on TikTok as well. I think you'll enjoy what you see. See ya.